Yeah, even with the whole L.A. Reid one, like my cousin jumped on the table. I flirted with the lady that was next to Jay-Z. However, they didn't. Jay-Z said we weren't gangster enough or something like that. I don't really remember what that was, but we were children though. Yeah, so that's pretty much where it started out. Doing things like that when I was 15 and 16. We got on TV on BET and 106 in Park when I was like 17 years old. And then I ended up getting on tour, doing shows with a lot of different celebrities that we know now. And then I got into the world, deep into the world, went solo, started doing drugs, partying a lot more women. And then I came into this whole world of Christian music once I came to the Lord, right? Because my transition to Christ was not, it was a long process until it just happened like that, right? Because I came to the Lord like 2 other times, but it was like real short, you know what I mean? Like I could feel like it's like a thin line that you cross like when you're with God and when you're with the world. And you can feel when you cross it. That was 2019. So now we're in 2020 around July when I'm making all these different skits. But around this time, leading up to September, I'm also watching different sermons for some reason, right? The Lord is pulling my heart. I'm watching different sermons. My cousin was in church. He did like a little performance on YouTube, and I ended up watching that. And I'm just like, my heart is really being pulled to watch like different sermons, like real hardcore type preachers though. Yeah. None of that soft stuff. But I started watching that for a good while. And then September 16 came 2020. By the way, I was a drug dealer too. Okay. Right? So when that night came, the Holy Spirit came into my bedroom. Right? And man, it was just really supernatural, man. It was like everything stood still. You know what I mean? Yeah. And nothing was there, just me and God. I could feel the love of the Lord on one shoulder, and I could feel everything that was breaking God's heart on the other hand. Man, and I broke down completely. I broke down. I was crying ridiculously, man. And I chose God that day, that night. And I could feel everything come off my shoulders. You know what I mean? Like I could feel all the deeds, just the corruptness, everything come off my shoulders. And I ended up breaking different phones that day because I had a lot of different stuff in different phones. I had different phones. I had different laptops. I broke everything. I threw away my different scales for drugs. I threw away drugs. I was completely different after that night.